Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Writing Wednesday. For those who are new, welcome to Writing Wednesday. My name is Mariesa, and I'm going to be your host for this session. I can't believe that we are on journaling session number 14. So, last week we started our February series on abiding in God's love, and this week we are going to continue. So, go ahead and grab your journal, grab your pen, and as I always say, allow your writing to be your voice, whether it be the glue that holds you together or a safety net, allowing you to fall apart. I'm so excited for this week. Go ahead and share this with somebody. Hit that subscribe button and even comment to let me know at the end if this session has impacted you and how. Let's get started. All right, so for journal prompt 14, where do you struggle to fully receive or believe God's love for you? I know that this prompt is something I believe is so relevant because sometimes God's love can be incomprehensible to us for various reasons. Sometimes we are so used to what man's love feels like, we can't really fathom God's love. But where do you struggle to fully receive or believe God's love for you? Take a moment, pause, and write. What lies or past experiences distort how you see God's love? This is a really good question. And before we get into it, remember that each week I do deeper thinking or reflection questions to help us support our prompt. So go ahead and write about any lies or past experiences that have distorted how you see God's love. This is an interesting question because many times we tend to compare God's love to what we experience here on the earth when it is very different. God's love is pure. The Bible tells us that He has loved us with an everlasting love, which it is, again, very different from what we experience here with man. So, here on the earth, a lot of times what we see is conditional love, meaning I won't love you unless. So, it's like transactional, but God's love is not like that. The Bible tells us in Romans that Christ died for us. This is how God showed his love for us, in that Christ died for us while we were yet sinners. That is a love like no other. That is a love that cannot be compared to anything that you will ever experience here on the earth. So go ahead, take a moment, pause, and write. Another good question here. Do you feel you have to earn his love? Why or why not? Be honest here. I know that sometimes his love blows our minds to the point where we can't even put into words or even like describe it. And sometimes we indirectly try to dumb it down to try to fit it into a category in our minds that we can understand. But God's love is not like that. It does not have to be earned. It is not performance based. There's nothing that we have to do to attain it. He loves us fully. He loves his creation. So we don't have to perform for him. We don't have to earn it. It's not transactional. It's not something that we have to do to get it. So I thank God for that because not many relationships are like that. So I want you to take a moment, pause, and write and be honest. Do you feel that you have to earn his love? If you say yes, just give a reason for that. And I pray that through this session and through this month of abiding in God's love and writing about that, you find healing in the truth. Where does shame or disappointment block intimacy with God? If we're honest, Satan wants us to be shameful of our past or ashamed of anything in our lives. Or maybe we are disappointed with how God answered a prayer, or we're disappointed with in thinking that He didn't answer a prayer. How does that, or where does it play a part in blocking your intimacy with God? Take a moment, pause, and write. So, what truth about God's love do you need to sit with? There may be an area that you are not able to comprehend because God's love is so unlike man's love. So, what truth about God's love do you just need to ponder? Could it be that it is unconditional, that it is something that you've not really encountered before? Is it that you have possibly had love filtered through the wrong avenue? I'm not sure what it is, but just think about that. Take a moment, pause, and write. And as I do each week, you guys are going to have a challenge. So this week's challenge is to write a receiving statement. For example, I am learning to receive God's love even when blank. And you are going to fill in the blank, whether it is when you mess up or make a mistake, or when you feel you've fallen short of his glory, whatever it looks like, you still have to receive his love in that, because it's unconditional and it's unwavering, and it is not dependent on your performance, what you do or what you don't do. So for next time, I want you to join me. We are going to write about practicing his love and his presence. So I want you to go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Share this with someone who you feel will benefit from it, someone that you know that has a misconstrued view of what love actually is. Maybe they are struggling to accept and believe that God's love for them overrides and supersedes anything in their past, anything that they're struggling with now. He loves you unconditionally, and we have to abide in that. So go ahead and finish up writing. Join me next time as we come back with journaling session number 15. Until then, take care.